Namaste. Today I'm going to talk how to do fasting. Now many people want to do Ekadasi fasting. Many people want to do the Trayodasi fasting. Now Ekadasi fasting is very famous in Indians. Many of them want to do fasting. If you see people in 1960, people in 1950s, they were very good with adapted fasting. Even I've seen grandmothers at the age of 70 and 80, they can do the fasting about it. Now many people do the fasting on the Pradosha. Now I know somebody who was doing fasting at the age of 90 for Pradosha and all that thing. And some people will do Friday fasting. I know many women who do Friday fasting, or they call it as Oru Poluthu. They eat only one meal a day for the entire day. I used to wonder how they are doing it, so I tried my level best in doing it. Now, for example, I on the day of Ekadasi, I decided like hereafter I'm not going to eat the entire day across. I met one Hare Rama Krishna person. I told him like, listen here, I'm going to do the entire day fasting. He said, all the best. I wish you all the best. So the first hour of the day passed by. So somebody came and asked me, do you want coffee? Do you want tea? It all looked like, no, I don't need. I'm going to eat the tulsi water, and I poured the water, and all it looked like. Now after 11:30, the will of mine started coming down. It will always look like maybe I should break the fast today, maybe I should give up the fast today, maybe I find it very difficult. Another time they were making boli in my house. They started tempting me and I found it very difficult. I got very angry with them, and I told them like, why are you making boli like this? Today I'm fasting. They said sorry, and they tried to please me across. Slowly I realized my willpower became narrow like the Ambu power. Like my will became narrow and narrow, I was not able to hold on. The growl of my stomach was so big, after a point I find it so difficult to control it. I tried to drink the water and I tried to go to sleep, and it was too difficult across. And I got some readings, and after finishing the readings I felt so hungry. I almost went there and I put some makana into my mouth, and I realized, oh my god, I'm breaking the fast, and I came back across.
ஹாய் எவ்ரிவன், என்னோட பேர் ஷியாம். நான் வந்து ஸ்ரீ கேபி கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்கள்ட்ட தான் நான் கைடன்ஸ் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். ஸோ சார் வந்து எனக்கு ரொம்ப நாளாகவே வந்து என்னோட கல்யாணத்துலேருந்து ஆரம்பித்து குழந்தை பிறக்கிறது, இந்த மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு ஏரியா ஆஃப் லைஃப், என்னோட கேரியர், பர்சனல் லைஃப், ப்ரொஃபஷனல் லைஃப்னு ஒவ்வொரு ஏரியாலையுமே எனக்கு கைடன்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காரு. அவர் கொடுக்குற கைடன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா, நீங்கள் வந்து ஷார்ட்டாக அப்படியே நீங்கள் ஒரு மெடிக்கல் ப்ரிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனை எப்படி நீங்கள் வந்து கண்மூடித்தனமாக ஃபாலோ பண்ணுவீங்களோ அந்த மாதிரி நீங்கள் ஃபாலோ பண்ணலாம்.
என் பேர் நடராஜன். நான் இங்கே வந்து கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன் சார்கிட்ட தான் கைடன்ஸ் எடுத்துருக்கேன். நான் போன வருஷம்லாம் எப்படி இருந்தேன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். இங்கே வந்து நான் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கேன். அவரோட கைடன்ஸால் தான் இப்போவும் இருக்குது. என்னோடய ஃபேமிலியும் நல்ல ஹாப்பியாக இருக்கேன். இப்போ இருக்கிறதுக்கு கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன் சாரோட கைட்லைன்ஸ் தான். தேங்க்யூ.
நமஸ்காரம் சார். என் பேர் ஸ்ரீனிவாசன். நான் கேபி கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன் சார்கிட்ட ஒர்க் பண்ணுறேன். அவர் கொடுத்த கைட்லைன்ஸால் நல்ல நிலமையில் இருக்கேன். ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டு இருந்தேன். இப்போ நானும் என் ஃபேமிலியும் ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியாக இருக்குது. நிம்மதியான லைஃப் நன்னா இருக்குது.
ஸோ எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து ஐ ஸ்ட்ராங்லி ரெக்கமெண்ட் கேபி கோபாலகிருஷ்ணன் சாரோட கைடன்ஸ். அவரோட கைடன்ஸை எடுத்துக்கோங்க, லைஃப்பில் கண்டிப்பாக க்ரோ ஆகலாம். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
Then I thought maybe I can only have coffee across. I called up my friend who's a Jain. I asked him, how do you guys fast for 5-6 days and 10 days about it? He said, Gopal, it is all just a kind of a practice. He said, how do you start the practice? He said, one time a day you start the practice. But then it looked as if 3 times eating the meals. You're getting used to it. It looks like a Himalayas was in front of me. It is like as if I was swimming in the tsunami. Slowly after 4 o'clock, the will started breaking. The growl started increasing. All kinds of imagination started floating up. I suddenly realized I was like Gautam the Buddha who was getting into temptation. Instead of the apsaras, the great bondas and bhajis and vadas and all that started tempting me across, I started losing my marbles and I cried to God and I said, God, show me the miracle across. And I realized the miracles was not happening, and slowly my will started wilting down, and I felt maybe today is not the right day to do it. Maybe this Ekadesi is not the right Ekadesi to do it. And slowly I caved in, I moved in. I said maybe I'll have only little 2 of the chapatis and then I will try to break it. Slowly I broke the 2 chapatis and I ate the full meal. After that, what happens? I realized my body started craving more. Again, within 2 hours of time, again I ate. Instead of eating once a day, I ate it twice a day, and I had a huge craving. I went and ate the kasata. I realized that my Ekadesi Virdham was clean bolt. I was like Usain Bolt, except that Usain Bolt beat me. Usain Bolt was the fasting which beat me, and I realized it was too difficult for me. So how do you go about it? How do you do about it? And I was feeling bad, and I was thinking, oh God, it looks like how do all these guys did it across, and I felt I was trying to become a failure. And suddenly I realized I wanted to type what you call it as hunger suppressants. I typed the hunger suppressant. I got a list of medicines about it, and I felt, oh wow, there seems to be a lot of hunger suppressant. I got very frightened. I said maybe my heart rate will go down, my blood pressure will go down, because there's been a lot of ideas which has been put across. So I thought anyway, I'm going to experiment. I bought a phenetramine with topiramate. Now we'll be putting that. Please use that. Topiramate. And believe me, the first thing I did was I put it in the night, and the next day I wanted to fast. The morning I put the topiramate, and there was no hunger, there was no craving. It was as if the craving had disappeared. The topiramate seems to be working better for me. There was no craving, there was no hunger, I was completely lost, and I felt there was a disgust about food. And suddenly I wanted to have some kind of a thing. I drank water, and there was some kind of an unpleasant sensation came, and I didn't feel like eating across. Believe me, I used to do binge eating, I used to do snacking. I was known, my friends used to call me the snack priya, and my students used to call me like, we'll keep, whenever now, to please you, we'll keep you popcorn, we'll keep you what you call it as corn, and we'll keep you what you call barfi, like all that particular thing. I never had temptation about it. So, this is the first technique. And now I heard the Himalayan monks telling about a herb, and this herb is like you put it in a water, you drink it, you will not feel hunger. And I went and asked the Himalayan monk. He said, "Ask a biscuit, I will not tell you." And I said, "What is this? This is not fair about." Believe me, this works too well. This is topiramate with phenetramine, does not have any side effects. You're not going to die, you're not going to have anything. Just pop a pill early in the morning. Throughout the day, you will not feel hunger. You'll feel the will is like strong, like a bullhorn, and you will pass through the Ekadasi fasting as if it was nothing. And you will feel a mild hunger sensation, and if you want, you drink some green tea or some water mixed in honey, and that's it. And whenever you feel hungry, just drink a glass of water, and immediately you will feel a satiety coming in. Believe me, it works. I have never been able to fast in my life. I have put on a lot of weight because I was never able to stop my binge eating. This is the technique. Remember to modernize your spiritual life with the modern gadgets available. You can walk. These are called as the props. Now somebody went to BKS Iyengar and he said, "Sir, I can't do Sirasasana." He said, "Very simple, I'll help you to do." He brought a ladder across, small ladder. He made the guy stand upside down. He said, "Climb the ladder and jump off that way." Jump off, the guy could do Sirasasana. So that's the technique. So don't get lost by not using the prop. Props are needed. So don't try to say this is bad, that is bad. People talk about the ill effects of allopathy. Wrong. It works fabulously well. I will tell you, there are a lot of rejuvenants which are available. Some girl came up and she said, "I have pimples across." I said, "Drink collagen from Oziva. It kind of works well." And really it had an impact. So the rejuvenation which these people talked about has all gone into the another level. You want your hair to grow, use DHT blockers. You will grow into another level. So please do respect allopathy, and you will go into another dimension which will help you to fast. At least for fasting, Ekadasi, Trayodasi or Prathama or some kind of fasting you want to take, use phenetramine. Now he says, "Sir, I want some natural products." Use Phenq, use Zuratim. Now if you find it very difficult, buy raspberry ketones. Now you can also buy Garcinia cambogia. All these things are available. Now just for 500 rupees, all these capsules are available. You can pop a couple of pills and you're there. If you're very tempted, you can use one more pill. You're through with the day across. So please do use it across. It is just 10 tablets. It's only 81 rupees phenetramine with topiramate, which is just 8 rupees. You can solve your problem across. So happy using the props. I really wish you had a very, very happy Ekadasi day, Vardham. We'll be doing very, very innovative stuff in the world of spirituality. We will not be talking all theoretical nonsense which people talk about it and which doesn't work in the physical reality across. Okay? I wish you all the best. Keep viewing the channel. I won't ask you to subscribe. I won't ask you to do it things across because I am good enough. You will keep repeating me. There is no need to tell the like button or subscribe, because the like button anyway Google will show me across. So if you like me, share, tell people I'm available, automatically you will share. So this is the first technique. You have used Phenq, use Zuratim, use raspberry ketones, use Garcinia cambogia. If you can't use phenetramine with topiramate, you will definitely get into fasting and you will lose weight. You will not even be interested in eating. You will feel so full, you would come back and say, and Shantakaram, Bhujagasainam, Meghavarnam, Subhangam, Lakshmi Kantam. You'll feel so happy that you are able to do it. Your father, mother will get definitely impressed with your spiritual stuff. I wish you all the best. Thank you.